Hey, Chet the Crow and other viewers. It's Father's Day. No, I don't have to worry about Father's Day anymore because my father's dead. So I don't have to wish anybody a happy Father's Day. Oh, wait now. Before everybody jumps up on their little high horse of judgment. Let me explain my stance on the subject. Uh, I believe that Father's Day and Mother's Day should be just shared between children and their respective parents. So I think, like, if someone other than my son wishes me a happy Father's Day, I always say, like, well, I'm not your father. So, and I don't wish other people happy Father's Day because they're not my father. So anyway, like I say, I don't wish other people a happy Mother's Day other than my mother. Like, and even like my wife, like, I don't get anything from my wife for Mother's Day because she's not my mother. That's my son's lookout to get something for her. And when he was little, of course, I used to get stuff for him to give to his mother, or if he didn't make her something or things like that. But anyway, and like I say, I don't have to worry about wishing anybody happy Father's Day because my father's dead, and I am a father. So, but that's my son's lookout to wish me happy Father's Day. So anyways, with that explained, I do still love the memory of my father, so I'm going to tell a couple little funny stories of my dad. So anyway, the first one is one time we were traveling. I can't even remember where we're going, but anyway, we were driving along, and my father was driving, and my mother was in the passenger seat, and me and my younger brother Justin was in the back seat. And we had me and my younger brother had cans of pop. And believe it or not, I can remember that they were even, I think it was orange pop. Not sure what, if it was Fanta or Crush. I think it might have been Crush, Orange Crush. So anyway, I don't know why I remember that, but it's one of the memories I do remember about it. So anyway, we were driving along, and Dad said, any of you boys got any of your pop left? So he said, I'm thirsty. So anyways, we said yes. Or I said yes, and of course the can was open. So he's driving along, and he reaches his hand back like this over the seat. So just as an example, like, in order for me to put the can in his hand, I had to keep it straight up, so it had to go like this. So of course, when he brings it forward, the can is now upside down. And he pours it over himself. So he started raving, "No, why did you pass me that can like that?" I said, "Well, how else was I supposed to pass it? It's your fault you had your hand that way." So anyway, it was, man, it's just one of the little funny stories I remember. It was hilarious, like how he reached back like that. When he pulled it forward, he dumped it on himself, and then got mad at me for putting it in his hand that way. But it was funny. Like, he didn't punish me or anything. It was just funny situation. But anyway, then the next one, we were traveling again. I'm not sure where we were headed, but where this took place, it's a little place going down just past the Queens County line from Shelburne County, where we live. There's this little place called the Pocket Wilderness, and it's like a little nature park where they got a big walking trail that you can stop different places and look out over the water and marsh and stuff like that. And they have there's an outhouse there, and they have a guest book that people can sign, like it's in underneath a little covered roof, like, so it doesn't get wet. So anyway, Dad had stopped because he needed to use the outhouse, and I think us boys probably went in afterwards and had her pee or peed in the woods or something. But anyway, he said while he was in the washroom, me and my younger brother Justin went down to the book there and opened it up. We was going to sign it. So, and just above where I was going to sign it, there was a person that had signed it. I can't remember now what their name was or who it was. And probably a tourist that I wouldn't know anyway. So anyway, it said, what it said was, it was a good place to take a cold pill. Now, I was about 12 years old, 10 to 12 years old, and the handwriting was a little sloppy, so instead of thinking at the time it said cold pill with 2 L's at the end, I thought the 2 L's were S's. So you can put it together what I thought it said, good place to take a cold whiz, but spelt the other way. So anyways, so right underneath it, me being a pre-adolescent boy, of course, the first thing that came to my mind was, it's a good place to take a hot spit, but not spit. Change the P out for an H. So anyway, I wrote that in the book. I never signed my name to it, or yes, we did sign our name to it because we didn't care. We were just kids. So anyway, we were driving after everybody got back in the car. We were driving down the road, and me and my younger brother were giggling and laughing about it in the back seat. So anyway, Dad said, "What are you boys laughing about?" And so we told him what we had done. He on brakes. Man, you can't sign your name to stuff like that. He said, "You're going to get us in trouble." Like, said park rangers and stuff, look at them books. So anyway, oh boy, he was so worried that we were going to get in so much trouble for doing this. He turned around and made us go back and scratch it out and scratch our names out of the book. So anyway, that was just a couple of little short funny stories about my dad that I wanted to put on here. Like I said, it's Father's Day. So anyway, with that, I'll say, remember, if you can't laugh with me, laugh at me. But keep laughing. Have a nice day.